All right, let me plug the joint. When you don't lead, she will, and you won't like where it goes. I have a brief video I'm going to show you guys and any ladies in attendance. Again, when you don't lead, she will, and you won't like where it goes. Let me just say this because I want guys to understand, and you need to understand. In relationships, there is no equal partnership. No, somebody's leading, somebody's following. It doesn't matter what you think you're trying to do, right? Nature wins out. And what I mean by nature wins out means, what that means is somebody in the interaction has more of an assertive or dominant personality than the other one. And when you are around someone where your personality is bigger than theirs, you kind of tend to lead the situation. That's just how that shit goes. When you don't lead, he will, and you won't like where it goes. So let's just get into this.
Texting you, not me.
I don't know what you want from me. I know.
This lady was too calm. This is what crazy looks like. And oftentimes you don't see the red flags until it's too late. And unfortunately, the boyfriend, he might just take this girl back. And that's the scary part.
So he said, sometimes you don't see the red flags until it's too late. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You do see the red flags. You just ignore them. You most definitely see them. When you don't lead, she will, and you won't like where it goes. You know, one of the things that I think gets lost in translation when we talk about the things that we talk about is guys think they can start one way with a woman and then they can switch up how they move and then the woman will get in line. This is what guys think. Guys think, oh, once she sees that I'm really cool, she starts to like me and care about me, and maybe if I'm fucking her really good, man, I'll get control of this situation. I really believe, I think guys think like that. And that's not the way it works at all. It don't work that way. How you start is how you finish. If you start off following a woman, you have to finish following the woman. That's how that goes. When you don't lead, she will, and you won't like where it goes. Here's the thing. Again, let's go back to the video we just saw, where the chick literally wrecked his car on purpose. He told her, I just bought this car. She said, I know. She didn't care. And old boy said she was calm. Okay, she was calm because she's cuckoo. Something's wrong with the chick. But I assure you, that woman has been manipulating him the whole time they've been together. What did she say? I don't know what you want from me. So obviously, they were arguing. He said something she didn't like, and she wrecked his shit. And the reason why she wrecked his shit, because she got tired of him talking about whatever he was talking about. And this is what happens when you follow a woman's lead and you ignore the red flags. You spend the time that you're dating her instead of enjoying her and her enjoying you. You spend that time trying to talk her out of behaving the way she's been behaving. But bro, you've been following her. You've been dealing with her on her terms. Guys, whenever you deal with women on their terms and you do something they don't like, they're going to become hostile, because the only reason why they're even dealing with you to begin with is because you're following them. So if you're not listening to them, you're useless to them, because What attracts them to you is how weak you are and how you're easily controlled by how beautiful they are. You're easily controlled by sex. Once women see that you can be manipulated and controlled with these things, they can't respect you. Even if they once did, they can't. Because that's not how a man moves. When you don't lead, she will. And you won't like where it goes. Guys, a lot of you guys are so desperate to deal with women that you believe are attractive. You're so desperate to have sex with these women that you're doing things that are to your detriment, that are ultimately to your detriment. Some of y'all right now in relationships where women are just treating you like you ain't shit, disrespecting you, crossing your boundaries. You tell chicks, hey, this is the way it is. And every couple of weeks, they arguing with you about that shit. Why? Because they don't fucking respect you. Why? Because you've been following them. Guys, when you deal with women strictly on your terms and they defer to you, they show you deference, humble submission, and respect. It's not to say that the woman won't feel some type of way every now and again, because the reality of it is this. When you are dealing with a woman strictly on your terms, there's going to be a lot of times where she really don't get her way. And she might feel some type of way. But here's the key. Because she's dealing with you on your terms, she understands if she acts up, she's out of there. See, when you're dealing with a woman on her terms, if she act up, where's she gonna go? You're not gonna end the relationship. You're not gonna end it. Most of you guys won't end it. Why? Because that's your only source of pussy. Come on, man. Tell the truth, shame the devil. That's your only source of pussy. That's your only source of pussy. So when we say, when you don't lead, she will, and you won't like where it goes. Indirect guys get led by women. Passive guys get led by women. Period. In the discussion, there is no debate about that. If you're passive and indirect, you get led by women. Period. And let me just say this real quick. Guys, for you guys who get coaching, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this for the last time. If the advice that I give doesn't suit you, you can't relate to it, don't set up coaching consultations. What I'm going to start doing for guys who say, oh, I don't know, Zach. I don't know about that, Zach. I'm going to start cutting y'all off. Because here's the thing. I don't need the money that bad to keep taking it and wasting my motherfucking time. I mean, I could do that. I could just take the money and listen to the dribble and the bullshit that I hear from guys, all the fear and insecurity and low self-esteem shit I hear. I can just keep taking the money. But when I'm telling you, say, bruh, go out there, implement what I'm telling you, and come back to me and let me know what's going on. And you keep coming back with the fucking indirect shit that you do and the passive shit that you do and all this non-sexual shit that you're doing thinking that's going to lead to sex, and you're literally ignoring all the advice I've been giving you. Why the fuck are you paying money for that shit? Don't waste your money. And I'm telling you straight up. People think dating coaches be robbing people. No, I don't. I don't want your money that bad to sit there and be on the phone talking to somebody who don't want to listen to shit. I got better things to do with my motherfucking time. Straight up. Just like I don't like wasting my time with women, Okay? Even if sex is possible. If I feel like I'm wasting my time, I don't want the sex. Same thing with money. If I feel like I'm wasting my time, I don't want that shit. I can do something more meaningful and purposeful with my motherfucking time. When you don't lead, she will. And you won't like where it goes. Now, again, guys, y'all can do what the fuck y'all want. If you want to be direct, passive, and offer dates, but you really don't want to do a date because you're so thirsty and desperate for sex and female companionship and affection, bro, do you. But don't do consultations with me and cry and whine about how women are doing you. When you don't lead, she will, and you won't like where it goes. This is why you have all these YouTube channels of guys complaining about women. The red pill, MGTOW, all that bullshit are from males who follow women. You get dictated to by women. You can only have sex when you do what the fuck she tells you to do. How that feel, dog? How that feel thinking you fucking a woman but you getting fucked? How that feel? How that feel? You can only have pussy when you jump over the hurdles a woman tells you. A woman is setting out hurdles for you motherfuckers. Jump over that if you want this pussy. And you're like, okay. Hey, bro, you got a choice as a man when you deal with women. You can be strong or you can be weak. There is no middle ground. You can be strong or you can be weak. Women follow strong men. Weak men follow women. Which one are you? Are you dealing with women on your terms? If not, you're just a weak motherfucker. Like, share, subscribe.